So you guessed it. You're so right. I won the challenge. You know?
Ooh, girl, have you heard? What? Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about it. Now let's get chatty. Let's talk about it.
So just to give you an update on our LGC consistency challenge, it was definitely a challenge. It was number 1, to be active for 45 minutes a day / or do 2 miles, and to drink a gallon of water a day. I don't know about you, if you did it and you were consistent, but I know me.
Oh, party over there. Cheers to you, honey.
I said I wasn't.
I didn't do it every day, but I did it more than I would have normally done it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wasn't consistent every day.
I know.
Yeah, I started out well, I'll say that. And unfortunately, I declined. I backpedaled and plus pedaled.
Plus pedal.
Okay,
Plus pedal. Let's see. Things shifted. You know, I started a new position. And so it required a lot of my time, and then I already was working from home. So you sit at a desk, and then I come home, I go straight and I sit at a desk, and then I get up from that desk, shower, do whatever, and I'm in bed, you know, by like midnight, 1 o'clock. So it just has been hard for me to adjust my schedule, but I need to try harder because I think it's just a mental thing. Like, I just need to press stop, you know, you can just press stop and be like, okay, this is enough, get up, let's go do this. Because at one point I did start off well, but I was like, I'm so consumed. So yeah, push that reset button right there.
So I didn't do everything every single day. I think I just kind of, after the first, maybe week or 2, I just lost it. I definitely did not drink water every single day. I did do it majority of the time. I think a lot of just different things just kind of affected that. But at the same token, I do believe that there's no excuse, right? Because you have to learn how to maneuver through life and make things happen and make it work. And I think one person that I actually admired through this challenge would be Lillian. Because she was on it.
Oh yeah, I know,
like
they seen
4
it.
o'clock in the morning
They
working
seen it.
out.
Well,
She
not
was on
quite
it.
4
She got the
o'clock,
proof.
but eventually we connected through our little Apple Watches.
Oh,
So she could see if I was active or not. But even at work, like one of my coworkers was like, "Do you want me to do that for you?" I said, "No, it just helps me to move. Like, I want to constantly move." So I said, I can do it because I want to constantly move and not be used to someone doing something for me and then I don't move. So
were there like things that we learned or took from? Are there things that we learned or took from these 30 days?
what's your plus delta?
And y'all, if y'all see me keep touching my eyes, I put some lashes on and it's like my eyes was like bloodshot red. They're irritated. So if y'all keep seeing me touch my eyes, I'm trying not to, but my eyes are so irritated. You might can tell that one of them is more red than the others. I don't have pink eye. It's just I put some lashes on, and so I had to take them off and just go full natural.
So I think one thing that I learned through this consistency challenge was to always find yourself on the other side where victory is.
And picture yourself where you want to be, constantly putting your mind on that. That is good. Yeah, I would say that is a good thing to think of, to constantly put yourself ahead. You're looking to see where am I at, what size do I want to be, what do I want to be able to wear. Like, that is a good thing.
So because I was unsuccessful, so how would you say, like, words of encouragement, or how would you place, like, when you'd get up and it was time to work out after you possibly have had a full day, or you're doing it in the morning before you have a full day or before you go to work? What kind of mindset were you kind of in? Was it like, get up, let's do it, just do it, like that kind of mindset?
I had saw this video where this girl was talking about more ladylike things, and she said one thing that she wanted to stop was when her snooze goes off, not to put it on pause or for it to keep going off. when it comes on, you immediately it gets your attention and you respond to it. You get up out of the bed instead of putting it on snooze, because we have a tendency like our alarm goes off. The alarm is there for a reason. You set it there for a reason. It goes off. It's to help remind you, hey, it's time for you to do something. So sometimes we just be like snooze, snooze. And then you didn't wait until the very last minute to get up to do what you got to do. Even on my phone, I have it connected to it's connected to certain time frames to where it's just a reminder. It's a mental reminder for me to okay, make sure you've eaten. Or well, now I don't have that problem, because when I do get up, I typically try to eat something before I head out the door. But by 6 o'clock, it's okay, you need to start dwindling off your food. You need to start this is the last meal that you're gonna eat. It's kind of like a mental reminder for me.
That's good.
So, Dolores,
What was the question?
what state of mind were you in before? Because I don't know if you did it before you had to work or after, but what was your mindset to kind of get up and get geared up to go work out, walk?
Just knowing that it had to be done, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
And I have a crazy schedule because I work at night, get off in the noon time. So by the time you get off at noon, you really just want to go to bed. But just finding that time to just say, hey, let me go stop by the park and walk this trail for 30 minutes real quick. Let me, even on my off days, let me go out here and jump rope some. Let me do this. Just finding that time and moving past how I felt, my tiredness, my body, my little crusty bad knees, right? Just moving past it, and not even giving myself excuses, because I feel like a lot of times we can always find valid excuses. So even to move past that was definitely a challenge for me, with the minimal that I did. But it was definitely a challenge because there was so many days it was oh, I'm just tired, I'm tired, 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 it's busy, tired. Just moving past that.
That's good. I was telling my mom about Sundays are my busiest days because I usually get up, go to church, I do a whole bunch of moving, and some people do 10,000 steps every day. Now my weekday steps, I hate to admit it, but my weekday steps are between the ranges of 1,900 and 2,500 steps a day.
Wow,
that's low. And on my Sundays, I get really close to 10,000. I'll be really, be real shy of 10,000, or I'll be 10,100.
I tend to be nosy. When I see a person, because when I did have a Fitbit, I tend to be nosy. So how many steps have you gotten today? And they'd be like, oh, I've got this many. I'd be like, okay. Because it kind of helps me to be oh, I need to move some more. Or one time I went to go take my car to get it fixed or get an oil change or something, and the guy was in there and he said, oh, I already have 10,000 and some steps. And I said, wait a minute, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. How did you do that? Yeah. It's oh, I go run. So it just was, I was okay, well, my car is in here, let me go walk over there to the store and get some steps in.
But I know. A girlfriend of mine was telling me that her mom gets in about 10 before noon, maybe sometimes even 14. I was oh my gosh. But
Wow.
yeah.
I wonder if it'll help you if you be how you on your bottle, you be about 12 o'clock, I want to drink at least this amount of water. You probably should put about 12 o'clock, I want to have at least so many steps.
Awesome.
Remember, I had bought this big old jug. It was 73 ounces. And for me, as soon as I started to drink it, I knew that by at least an hour later, I wanted to have guzzled that one down. Yeah. And then during the day, I can take my time to drink the rest of it. But I started. Do you guys remember my start weight?
Did you say
start weight?
I don't think you did, but
I think we have pictures though. My start weight was 277. My now weight is 260.2.
Oh, we need some confetti right there.
So I'm excited. It was definitely a journey, so I'm excited. I know Lillian said she lost like 40 something pounds. She almost had lost 50.
Probably like 41 pounds. I wanted to hit 50.
But you were close.
So in the journey and the challenge, you lost that amount, or are you talking about like overall?
Just overall 50. I think within the challenge, I think like 1 week I was for sure doing it. I'm gonna tell you what I did very quickly. I cut out my caffeine. Now I was about coffee in the morning, and if I didn't have my coffee, I wanted a sugar-free Red Bull. I cut the caffeine out, eliminated it. I didn't do caffeine, and I didn't do the Red Bulls. Then I slowly cut out the sodas, the sugar-free sodas. Cut those out, and I noticed like within a week I had lost about 14 pounds.
Oh,
But aside on top of that, losing the weight, I just noticed that my clothes started to be looser towards my midsection.
okay.
And then my face started to kind of like shrink a little bit. Cause y'all see at the beginning of the video, y'all see my face when I was like, y'all see my fitting.
You guys, if you have not seen that video, make sure you go back and see it.
The
Watch
beginning.
it. The LGC Consistency Challenge beginning part.
Yes, we're gonna put. Like, matter of fact, it's gonna be right there. Just click on that right there.
Make sure.
Yeah.
And just watch our transformation. That's all I'm saying.
Stick with us. We want y'all to like
And pray for me. Pray for me. Somebody
pray for all of us.
Nah, I need more than prayer. I need to just get up and do it. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Hand me on the mouth.
It's hard getting started, but it's like once you get started, it's kind of easier to keep it up.
I think
it's hard
once you-
getting started sometimes. It's just you just kind of got to get in the mode of doing it, and then your body gets used to it, used to you getting up.
Yeah,
Get up.
I think once you start to see results, that should
That
kind of
helps
that'll
too.
even motivate you more.
Yeah,
But
for
anyway,
sure.
that's a wrap.
You guys, tell us how you guys did your LGC Consistency Challenge. If you did it, hope you guys didn't forget to tag us in your workouts as well. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, you guys. We love you.
So,
And
we're gonna
thank
check back
you.
in and what? We'll check back in and give you another little update.
Thank you for
Okay.
following us on this journey. We love you guys.
Thank you.